Hey guys, it's Jordan here from Switchwatch. Hope you're all having a great day. Now today I've got a very special video telling you my top 5 games of the year so far, on the Nintendo Switch of course. Now we're halfway through the year, we're into June, and so this list could completely change within the next 6 months, but I thought it'd be interesting to keep you guys updated as to where I'm currently at with my favourite games. Man, this year is going so fast. I genuinely can't believe we're about halfway through the year. It's crazy. Anyways, we've decided that we guys at Switchwatch can't agree which games have been the best, so we should do individual lists. Now you have to bear in mind that there are so many games that I have not played, so please don't be angry with me. These are just the 5 games that I've enjoyed most this year so far. And I don't want to include games that I've previously played in other years, like I've played Donkey Kong and Typo Man before and enjoyed them, but I want to make this list of games that I've played for the first time in 2018. Number 5. Aegis Defenders. The 5th place was a tough one, possibly the toughest choice of them all, because there have been so many games of similar quality that really could have edged this one out, but Aegis Defenders was victorious and earns the 5th place. This mix of puzzle platforming and tower defense was a nice breath of fresh air for me. It was something a bit different, nice and charming, as well as looking glorious. I really enjoyed it despite it getting rather overwhelming a bit later on. For me, it was very close to being an essential game on the Switch, and I think a sequel could really perfect it given the chance. Number 4. Kirby Star Allies. Kirby Star Allies was a dream come true for me on a personal level. For 3 years, grinding away reviewing awful Wii U games back on my old channel, my ambition was to always get a review code from Nintendo to review their products. Now, don't worry, that dream didn't cloud my judgment because Kirby Star Allies is still a great game for the Switch. I know many lamented the lack of challenge, but this game was lots of fun to play casually with friends, and I know families could get a lot out of this one. Colourful, beautiful, and adorable. I really enjoyed having the chance to review this one. Sure, DK is an unquestionably better choice, but this is still a good one to add to the collection right after that. Number 3, the Psycho Shooters. Okay, this is cheating, but I don't care. I'm shoehorning a few games into one slot here. Any Psycho shooter that makes its way to the Switch is always a pleasure to review. So far in 2018, I've reviewed Tengai, Samurai Aces, Dragon Blaze, Zero Gunner 2, and okay, Soul Divide, but let's kind of forget about that one. These hardcore arcade shooters arriving on the Switch has been a bit of a revelation for me as a gamer. I didn't really know how much I love shooters until they started arriving on the Switch. And there's something so cathartic about mowing down scores of enemy ships, powering up and dodging the millions of bullets fired at you. Sure, they're all kind of similar, but that's because it's a formula that works. They are not for the light-hearted though, so be warned. Number 2. Steredenn. From a bunch of shooters to one very specific shooter, Steredenn blew my mind when I played it. I went in knowing nothing about it except a prejudice of its rubbish name sounding like a bathroom product. I came out thrilled to the bone about how absolutely awesome this roguelike horizontal shooter was. With a rocking soundtrack, fantastic weapons, and variety, I loved playing this game, and it was so difficult to put down. I am rubbish at it, like really bad, but there's something so satisfying about this game, even if I can't get too far into it. I never expected to love this game as much as I do, but for me, if you're into shooters at all, Steredenn is absolutely essential. Before we get to number 1, here are some honourable mentions. Number 1. Football Manager Touch 2018. Okay, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Yes, my inner Football Manager addict has come free. After 5 years of being a Football Manager teetotal, I'm back on board thanks to this Nintendo Switch port of the 2018 Touch iteration. I know it's a boring choice, but I genuinely could not choose any other game that hooked me in as much as this one. Sure, it's not a surefire fit for the Switch, but for me, it's just so engrossing. It's lucky that I actually work for Switch Watch and I have to play other games. Otherwise, I'd be glued to this one for the entire time. I'm not joking. I love trying to guide my plucky little amateur team to legendary status and a worldwide reputation. There are fewer prouder moments in gaming for me, no question. It's a boring game for boring people, and that is fine by me. I'm not saying that this is the best game for you, no way, but it's definitely the best game for me. Now don't mind me, I just need to find that next Messi from an Albanian youth team. Okay guys, those were my top 5 games of the year so far. There's plenty of room for this to change over the next 6 months when we get to the end of the year list. As much as I love Football Manager, it's perfectly capable of toppling should the right games come along. What do you guys think of my list? Boring? Interesting? If you followed all the games that I reviewed so far this year, let me know which ones I should have chosen in the comments below. I've been Jordan from Switch Watch, and I'll see you guys next time.